Guys, we're 8 weeks through the NFL season. We're getting to that halfway point, and in today's video, we're going to be doing one trade for each AFC contender. We're going to work through the teams, and the first team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, they've gotten off to a hot start. They've been doing good. Aaron Rodgers and the offense looks good. But what this offense desperately needs is a number 2 receiver. They have unproven guys like Calvin Austin III, Roman Wilson. They should call the Raiders and go get Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers is a professional number 2 receiver. He's going to slide nicely next to DK Metcalf. We all know about DK Metcalf. He's the alpha. He's the big play waiting to happen. But they need a guy who can work the middle of the field and short areas of the field. Jacoby Myers does that. He's a great route runner, good hands, not a diva. He's just a professional. He's been in the league a long time. Aaron Rodgers loves veteran receivers. The Steelers, if they get Jacoby Myers, watch out. It could take their offense from good to great. And for the next team, we're going to go to the hottest team in football right now, the Indianapolis Colts. This might be a weird one because you guys might be thinking, hey, what do they need? They have everything. Daniel Jones is playing great. Jonathan Taylor, the O-line, the defense looks good. They could really use another corner. And this is going to be a blockbuster trade. If I'm Chris Ballard, I'm picking up the phone, I'm calling the O&A Jets and saying, give me Sauce Gardner. We will give you whatever you want. The Colts have played it safe in a lot of the drafts of the years past, but now it's time to move the chips in and go get a guy like Sauce Gardner. Look, he struggled the last couple years, whether it was Robert Saleh, Aaron Glenn. The Jets are 0-8. Their season's already over. They're done. Yo, give them 2 first-round picks. Go get Sauce Gardner. It's not only a move for this year when you're in the Super Bowl window, but for the next couple years. Sauce has struggled the last 2 years on the Jets, whether it was Robert Saleh, Aaron Glenn. The Jets are over. They're 0-8. We've already talked about it. We know about it. You have Lou Amaruno, who loves to play zone. The Colts are 12th right now in average of zone calls per game. Sauce Gardner, when he's playing his best, when he made the All-Pro teams early in his career, what was he doing? Zone corner, let his ball skills, let his length disrupt receivers. That's what he is. He struggled in man-to-man. Lou Amaruno would love Sauce Gardner, and he could take this defense from good to great and really put the Colts in a position to win the AFC and the Super Bowl. And for the next team, we're going to stay in the division with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to call the Cleveland Browns, get me David Njoku. And then a little bit similar to the Jets, the Browns, their season's over. They're not making the playoffs. Trade David Njoku while his value is high. They have Harold Fannin, who kind of makes him expendable. The Jags have Brendan Strange, who's not that great, and he's on IR. Get David Njoku. He could be a spark. He could be an awesome red zone threat. A guy you could dump the ball down to, let him rumble for yards. They have Liam Cohen. He's one of the best offensive minds in football. They have a good offense now. Add David Njoku, it just gets scarier. It's a low-risk, high-reward trade if I'm the Jacksonville Jaguars, you might not even win this division. The division might be already wrapped up. You need some way to contend with the Colts. Go get a playmaker. Go get David Njoku. Okay, we're going to move to the AFC West, the first team, the Los Angeles Chargers. They need offensive line help bad, and they're in a really tough situation because good offensive linemen in the NFL don't get traded, especially in the middle of the year. This one is kind of a Jim Harbaugh special. If I'm them, I'm going to call the New York Giants and say, hey, let's take Evan Neal. Let's take him for a spin. Let's take a flyer on a guy. I understand this is not a big move. I know they need a lot more things. But what they desperately need is offensive line help. Rashawn Slater out before the year. Joe Alt banged up. They have 2 other tackles hurt. If Jim Harbaugh could save Quentin Johnson, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Quentin Johnson was just wrote off after his rookie year. Jim Harbaugh brought him back from the death. Right now, he's their best receiver. Even with Ladd McConkey, he is a difference maker. They need him on the field to be an explosive offense. Go get Evan Neal. If there's one coach who can bring somewhat out of him what we expected, he already worked magic with Quentin Johnson. Go get Evan Neal. We don't need him to be a superstar. We just need him to be serviceable while health arrives and gets healthy. Okay? This is a weird one. Chargers, go get Evan Neal. Jim Harbaugh, work your magic. You need offensive line help. Go do it. And now we're going to move on to the Chiefs. If I'm the Chiefs, again, pick up the phone. Talk to the Jets. They're 0-8. Go get Breece Hall. The Chiefs already have their reinforcements in the pass game. Rashee Rice is back from his suspension. Travis Kelce's looking good. Xavier Worthy's healthy. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Hollywood Brown looking good. I think they should add a running back. Go get Breece Hall from the Jets. This is one of the most explosive backs in the game. And what they desperately need, what they haven't had since Tyreek Hill's gone, is someone who's a one-play touchdown. Breece Hall, get him the ball on a screen. He can go 70 yards. Open up a hole for him. He hits it. He is gone. He's wasting away on the Jets. They didn't commit to him this offseason with an extension. If I'm Patrick Mahomes, I would love a running back like this. Pick up the phone, Andy Reid. Go get the most explosive running back you've had since maybe Jamal Charles and make this offense really explode. And for the last team in the AFC West, the Denver Broncos, They need to trade for a receiver. They need someone to play off Courtland Sutton, and there's no better guy than Chris Olave. This is going to be an expensive trade. But Sean Payton, you missed out when you left New Orleans. You got him the next year. Chris Olave would not only be a perfect number 2 receiver, he can honestly just become the number 1 receiver by default. He's an exceptional route runner. He's a deep threat. He's a big play waiting to happen. He can do everything in the playbook and the route tree. He would open up their offense bad because I'm telling you, Marvin Mims, Troy Franklin, they're not cutting it right now. You guys know how much I love Marvin Mims. They need a number 2 who can win consistently. If you get Chris Olave, that's like having Devontae Smith at your number 2. You have an overqualified guy at that position who can open up the offense. Their offense needs a spark. Bo Nix needs to get in gear. He's kind of had a sophomore something. Nobody's talking about it because they're 5-2. If I'm Sean Payton, go get Chris Olave. You love guys like this. You had Brandon Cooks when you were in New Orleans, Lance Moore, these guys who can run routes really well and threaten defenses vertically. This would be a great get for them. And this division is going to be murder. You need to add somebody big. Okay, we are at the AFC East. This is going to be a little bit of a weird one because whatever team can trade for this guy is going to be the favorite. I'm going to use the same guy for both teams, the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. You need to try to trade for Jeffrey Simmons. The Titans season is already over. Jeffrey Simmons is an older guy. He's 28, 29 years old, still really good in the NFL, but both teams could use him in big ways. For the Buffalo Bills side of things, Jeff Simmons is just a talent they don't have. I know Ed Oliver's cool, Greg Rousseau. Jeff Simmons is an X factor. He's a guy who can win on his own. He's the type of game wrecker that teams have to account for every freaking Sunday. The Buffalo Bills defense has gotten exposed the last 2 weeks against the Patriots and the Falcons. Bijan Robinson ran wild on the Buffalo Bills, and it showed a lot of the same problems we've seen in years past. Getting Jeffrey Simmons would make the defense look a whole lot better in terms of it would just kick everybody down one step. And what I mean by that is, hey, now Ed Oliver's not your number 1 defensive tackle. Now he's your number 2. Greg Rousseau, you don't have to be counting on as much. Jeffrey Simmons is a game wrecker. He's really good still in Tennessee. He's just wasting away. And by trading for him, the Patriots won't get him. And I know Mike Vrabel would love to have Jeffrey Simmons back. Go watch an episode of Bustin' with the Boys. He always talks about how much he loves Jeffrey Simmons. Because why? Because he's a great football player. Mike Vrabel is building the Titans in the AFC East right now. The Patriots are 5-2. They're gritty. They're winning the division. They already have the tiebreaker on the Bills. If they can get one more guy in the defensive line to wreak havoc, they could be really scary. They have Barmore. They have Milton Williams. Throw Jeffrey Simmons into the mix. It's a really terrifying front seven, especially a D-line. Mike Vrabel wants to stop the run with the D-line. He wants to be tough. Jeff Simmons fixes a lot of problems. And I'm saying, whatever team gets this done, I'm picking to win the division. And guys, that wraps up this video for which AFC contender should trade for what player. I want to know your thoughts down below. Did I miss a player? Who should your favorite team trade for? And always, we're free to discuss it down below. We love to respond to comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. We appreciate you as always. I'm Max from MJC Sports. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.